Hi guys, recently I found a tutorial for scattering with Blender's new geometry nodes. So I decided to update my city tutorial. The tutorial is by Miro Horvath and I leave a link to his channel in the description. He was even so nice to explain a few things to me. In the third part I showed you how to generate a mask from the satellite image for trees, using the keying node in the compositor. Although this worked, it was somewhat laborious. So I figured out a more elegant way. The problem was that the keyer also picked up some blue values from the image, so I thought I could use the color channels to get a better separation. To start, add a RGB curves node between the satellite image texture node and the shader. Switch to the green channel in the curves node and drag the right point to the left. Switch to the blue channel and also drag the right point to the left. You already can see that the green values start to stick out. Next, add a separate RGB node and by Shift-Control clicking twice on the node you can see the blue output. Now you see the separation even better. Next, add a math node and subtract the blue channel from the green channel. For fine-tuning, add a mix RGB node and multiply the image texture with the output of the math node. To crush the values, add a color ramp and drag the white point to the left until the white parts are solid white. Shift-Control click on the multiply node to see the result. Now you see that there are still some blue parts left, so go to the curves node and drag the slider to the left until they disappear. As you can see, this works really well to mask out the vegetation in the image. Shift-Control click on the color ramp to connect it to the viewer node. This will determine the output for the emission in the baking panel. Select the satellite image in the image editor to see the dimensions. Add an image texture node and click on new to create an image with the same dimensions. Now select the plane and the image texture node. Set the bake type to emit and click on bake. Save the image to disk. Select the plane and add a subdivision surface modifier. Set it to simple and increase the level until the resolution is fine enough to be used as mask. Apply. Create an empty vertex group. Add a vertex weight edit modifier and choose the group you just created. Under Influence, create a new texture and load the mask file. Back in the modifier, change the texture coordinates to UV and choose the UV map. Now change to weight paint mode and change the fall off to sharp. If you take the group add box and set the default weight to about 0.9 and adjust the threshold for group add, you see the effect of the image mask. Changing the fall off to median step will give the desired result. I basically set the scene up as in Miro Horvath's tutorial. The plane with a vertex group to control the density and a point cloud object and a tree model to be instanced. Select the point cloud object and add an empty modifier. Choose the node tree in the drop down. This is the node setup I created before following the tutorial. Select the plane in the object info node and the tree in the point instance node. I already pasted the name of the vertex group into the density field of the point distribute node. With the first random attribute node you can change the limits for random scaling, and with the second the limits for random rotation. If you want to edit the weight map manually, you can apply the modifier and paint values in the weight edit mode. I hope you like this tutorial, and if so, please consider liking and subscribing. See you in the next video. Bye.